if you wanted to enlightenment, no matter in this one lifetime or any other lifetime. So it's so important to have a moral ethic. So without the moral ethic, you can't enlighten. There's no chance to get enlightenment. This pure moral ethic, and some of you may be like, what is moral ethic? Moral ethic is all about stop all the negative speech, negative action, negative thoughts, like a stop. Plus, doing all the positive, good karma, the good speech, good action, good thoughts, and that is called the moral. When you have this pure moral ethic, so there is so much benefits, so because of that, so much benefit equal to so much merits, let's say. And because of having so much good condition, the merit means good conditions, so then one can easy to awake yourself. If you are too much disturbed, you can't see yourself. You are too much outside. You are too much outside because of the disturbing emotions. When you are following the moral ethic, so this is the best ornament. You don't need to put all the jewels, the golds and makeup, and because of your life is so pure, and you can attract any people. People just want to see you, hear your voice, because it's so pure. Your appearance is so pure that just kind of that makes more 100 times, 1,000 times more beautiful than any best makeup you wear or dress up. Namo Guruye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sanghaye. So welcome back to the Jewel Ornament of Liberation by Gampopa. And there are this all together, there are 21 chapter in this text. And we are right now on 13th chapter. It's about the perfection of the moral ethic. And we are explaining in this reflection on the faults and virtues of the moral ethic. So we are still continue on the virtues or benefit of having a moral ethic. Here, when you have a moral ethic, it is easy to establish enlightenment, Gampopa says. Again, the benefit or the virtues of having a moral ethic. Gampopa says, this means if you wanted to enlightenment, no matter in this one lifetime or any other lifetime, so it's so important to have a moral ethic. So without the moral ethic, you can't enlighten. There's no chance to get enlightenment. So the meeting of the Father and Son Sutra says, pure moral ethics bear great beneficial effects. Because of that, it is not difficult to establish enlightenment. So this pure moral ethic, and some of you may be like, what is moral ethic? Moral ethic is all about stop all the negative speech, negative action, negative thoughts, like a stop. Plus, doing all the positive, good karma, the good speech, good action, good thoughts, and that is called the moral ethic, So, and especially the moral here mostly emphasize on not doing negative. That is more emphasized. Normally, for example, not stealing, the 5 precepts or 5 moral ethics, the not stealing, not lying, and not, what do we call this, intoxication, which means the smoking, drinking, and all this which makes your mind more unclear, and what we call the sexual misconduct, like cheating your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, like having an affair with other woman or man. That's called the sexual misconduct, and killing, so not killing. So these are the kind of 5 precepts normally people says. So here, when you have this pure moral ethic, so there is so much benefits, So because of that, so much benefit equal to so much merits, let's say. And because of having so much good condition, the merit means good conditions, so then one can easy to awake yourself, If you are too much disturbed, you can't see yourself. You are too much outside. You are too much outside, because of the disturbing emotions. So the moral ethic makes you very peace and calm and pure and transparent. You don't have to lie, or you don't have to hide anything, because your life is so honest, your life is so pure. I mean, there's nothing, nobody can find anything, even they dig it. All the 24-hour, 365 days, they dig what you have done, no matter your thoughts, speech. There's no any single like a negative words that you have used last 365 days. There's no single negative thought arise. There's no single negative action is there. And so that's a pure moral ethic, and that is the best foundation for the enlightened in one lifetime. So and so forth, So there are many great qualities. The possessing moral ethic, Sutra says, one who has a moral ethic will meet the Buddha when he appears. So the possessing moral ethic, Sutra says, like if you or me who has a moral ethic, and you will going to meet with the Buddha when Buddha appear, anytime, whenever. One who has a moral ethic has a supreme ornament of all, because when you are following the moral ethic, so this is the best ornament. You don't need to put all the jewels, the golds and makeup, and because of your life is so pure, and you can attract any people. People just want to see you, hear your voice, because it's so pure. Your appearance is so pure that just kind of that makes more 100 times, 1,000 times more beautiful than any best makeup you wear or dress up. One who has a moral ethic is the source of all the joy. So, like ones who have a moral ethic, she is always in a joyful state of mind. One who keeps the moral ethic is praised by the whole world. That means like sometimes you and I we sometimes praise someone, like, oh, that person is so good, oh, that person is so good. Why? She's so nice to me. She's so gentle to me. She's too kind to me. Because she's talking good about me. So now see that's how we praise. We talk good about other people, because the other person, no matter she's your relative or friends or stranger or Dharma friends, when they are so kind, they are so honest, when they are so authentic, when they are so nice to you, when they don't use any negative words about other or about toward you, then you consider him or her as a good human being. He is a really nice person, and you talk to other people. You kind of praise that person to other people. So that is what it really means here. If you or me have the moral ethic, so the whole world will going to praise, which means the whole world, everyone you meet will going to talk good about you. So that's just a few benefits of having a moral ethic, So there are countless other benefits. So that's why Gampopa is kind of emphasizing that you and me should really with the determination, with the full mindfulness, we have to follow the moral ethic. We should keep the moral ethic, Okay, now the first part of this the perfection of the moral ethic is finished. Now the second is definition. The definition of the perfection of the moral ethic. Gampopa says the definition of the moral ethic has 4 qualities. The Bodhisattva Bhumi says, one should understand that the definition of the moral ethic has 4 qualities. What are these 4? Taking precepts perfectly from others, having a pure motivation, renewing one's practice if it declines, and having a mindfulness and respect so that one's practice will not decline. So these 4 are the definition of the moral ethic. The moral definition of the moral ethic has a 4 quality. So which means, when we talk about the moral ethic, you have to receive the 5 precept or 8 precept or 10 precept, or the between all the precepts. You have to receive from the guru. You have to receive from the teacher or the monks. So the first one here is taking the precepts, no matter the refuge or bodhicitta or the bodhisattva vow or the or the vajrasattva, the vajrayana vow, or any 5 precept to 8 precept. First, you have to taking in that precept perfectly from the other, means teacher. And in order to take this precept, of course, you have to have a pure motivation. Not if your motivation is, okay, I will take the precept and I will follow it so that I can have a good attraction from other people. Oh, other people will praise me. Oh, I will reborn in a God realm. That's why I'm taking this precept. So that's the intention or motivation is too low, So the motivation or intention should be like so I can benefit the countless sentient beings, through taking this precept, so that I can really become the best example for other sentient beings, So the third one is renewing one practice if it is declined. So every time when, for example, you receive the 5 precept or 8 precepts from your teacher, and or include any other precepts. So now you have to follow it. So if unconsciously, unknowingly, and you break one of the precepts, let's say, you said in front of the teacher, you took 5 precepts that I will not lie. And this afternoon, you are not aware, you are not mindful, and you just lie to one of your Dharma friends or other stranger, let's say. And you kind of, as soon as you remember, you kind of break the precept. So you have to instantly, renew it, in front of your teacher or in front of your Dharma friends, like, oh, I have done this and that. I lied, and like in front of the teacher, so that you have to confess, So in front of the Dharma friends, so that's how you can kind of renew your practice if you decline, So, but the fourth one is you should not find the excuse to always decline or always break the precept, So that's why the fourth quality of this the moral ethic is that you have to have a mindful, your three door, the body, speech, and mind is so mindful, and you have to respect this moral ethic. Not like, oh, every day, every hour you are breaking the precepts. And that's you can't renew, and if you break too many times. So that's why you have to increase your mindful, and you have to respect your precepts, so that the practice, the moral ethic practice will not decline. So these four are the qualities that the moral ethic should have. So the definition of the moral ethic is, the moral ethic is you have to take it, and then you have to have a good intention or motivation to when you take it, and then if you break it, you have to renew it, and in order to not to break it, you have to be mindful and respect the precept. And these are the four, I think, important the quality of the moral ethic. And the four qualities come under the categories of receiving and protecting. In the above, the quotation, receiving is the first quality, protecting is the last three. So out of this four quality, the first one, you have to receive it. So all the other three are protecting, in order to protect the precept. So this is what the Gampopa says. Okay, so that's all for today, and namaste, and see you in next class.